Hi, I'm Jim Tanner. I'm the owner of the AdvantaClean of the Emerald Coast. We're a full service restoration company, emergency services 24/7. We provide emergency water cleanup, mold remediation, fire damage cleanup, smoke damage, air duct cleaning. Anything that's an emergency in your home or business, we can take care of. And we service all along the Emerald Coast from Panama City Beach all the way to Pensacola. Question we get asked very frequently is, does insurance companies cover water damage in my home or business? The answer is it depends. It depends on your insurance carrier, but typically the answer is yes. If you contact your agent quickly enough, which is usually, I don't know, it's different with different companies, but as soon as you can, within a day or two at the most. The first thing you should do is contact your restoration company. The second thing you should do is contact your insurance company and file a claim. Find out if this is something that they will cover because some insurance policies stipulate exactly what type of water damage they'll cover. For instance, flooding. They're not a lot of them, if unless you have a specific rider for flood damage, if you have a pipe break in your house and it floods your house, that's not considered a flood. A flood is considered water damage that gets into your home or business from a rain event or a storm event. So the answer is it's hard to say. But the best thing you can do is get in touch with your insurance company as quickly as possible, ask the questions, and find out. The quicker you can get the ball rolling and get somebody in there to start the drying process, the better. Because if this turns into a mold job, keep in mind, bacteria starts to grow within 8 hours of a water event. Mold begins to grow within 24 to 48 hours. So what does that mean? Well, if you wait until day two to call your insurance company and they say, we'll have an agent out at your home within the next 2 days, now you're 4 days into this. And what happens? Mold's growing in there. And here comes the agent. He goes, oh, I can smell it. Oh, look over here. Yeah, you got mold. This is a mold job, not a water job. And your policy typically has a cap on how much money they're willing to help you with a mold job as opposed to a water job. Water job usually have a lot of coverage. Mold jobs usually limited to about $5,000. And depending on the size of your loss, again, I mean, if your whole house is affected and you got mold growing everywhere, by the time they get there, it could be a situation where all the drywall has to come out. And that's going to cost a whole lot more than $5,000 to do the work, get it cleaned up, and do the repairs and put it back the way it was before this happened. So yes is the answer. They will pay for it, but they've got little games they play within their policies. And I'd be careful. I'd read your policy, contact your agent, and find out if you have those kinds of questions. Next time you have a water damage situation, whether it be from a busted pipe or, leak from somebody's condo above you, any water damage situation, feel free to give AdvantaClean of the Emerald Coast a call for 24/7 fast emergency service. Our staff will talk you through the steps to things you should be doing before we arrive, as well as let you know what to expect once we arrive. You can reach us at 850-517-1633. We'd love to hear from you.